Welcome back to Chamber Exchange, a TV show. I want to thank our sponsors who makes the show happen, Bank Hometown. And I want to jump right in on this segment. Just recently I had a chance with Karen Pelletier, our Executive Vice President, to speak with Reverend Dr. Debora Jackson, who is the new Dean of the Foisie Business School at WPI. And we had a great conversation. We're going to try to fit that in about 8 minutes. But welcome, Dr. Jackson.
Thank you so much. I am really delighted to be with you today.
Well, you bring, I think, an incredibly unique experience. A WPI student, went out in the business world, successful in that regard, served on the WPI board, a reverend as well, first woman, female, and person of color to be the dean of the Foisie Business School, but probably throughout your WPI experience, a pioneer, both from a gender perspective and being a woman of color. Maybe you could just kind of share with us, that timeline and experience and your vision for the business school as a result of that.
Sure. I started out as a software engineer working back in the day for Digital Equipment Corporation, coding in a cubicle, as I would say, and decided after about 4 years I had had enough of that and went to WPI because it was the place where a technical person could learn to manage and lead technical people. And so I earned my master's in management at WPI, went back into industry, worked for a while, and then decided that I wanted to earn another advanced degree, this time a master's in manufacturing engineering, again from WPI. But no sooner than getting that degree after a 20-year career in industry, I acknowledged my call to the pastoral ministry, went to seminary, pastored a church, and was there found by the board chair of WPI, who invited me to join the board. And I served on the board for 8 years before now being called to lead the business school. So it's quite a ride.
So yeah, and so now back in this leadership role, and the school under the leadership of Dr. Lori Leshin, the president of WPI, has really focused on women in STEM and gender diversity on the campus, but in the whole STEM fields. But you've we chat a little bit is also talking about making sure that people of color, students of color, are also entering those fields which provide such opportunity, and that is a major focus of your work as well.
It really is. So, and I didn't answer the aspect of my vision. So if you think about the Foisie Business School, we sit at the nexus of STEM and business to solve complex human problems for societal impact. And when I think about that strategy, that work and direction, I really think there's an opportunity for communities of color, and I would say specifically African Americans, because it begins to offer this pathway into STEM technology. STEM might sound a bit amorphous and unknown, but business is concrete and applicable to what we are doing, and everything goes better with business, in my opinion. So if I think about the technologies, the disciplines that WPI offers, and then bringing business alongside with that, we really prepare students for 21st century career opportunities. And I think that should be a compelling message for communities of color. And I want to be a face and a spokesperson for that message.
Yeah, and that's a really important point. In our conversation, as I mentioned that we had, yesterday, I had forgotten. You think of WPI and you think of those innovation sectors and those majors in engineering and all the great technology kind of based educational programs and majors and minors that you have there. But you reminded me, business is a major at WPI, and central to any business that may be STEM related, you got to run the business and make sure it runs right.
Absolutely. What I've been saying since I've come to WPI in this role is that WPI means business. And it's funny, I heard one of my colleagues say, we don't have to worry about the technologists because we're the ones that are going to lead those organizations anyway. But I don't quite believe that. I want it all to come together. I am a better technologist because of my business experience. I'm a better business person because of my technology experience. They meld, and that's what we are just expert at in WPI.
And, we talk about the history of Worcester and Central Mass. It's been, WPI graduates who obviously were skilled in their particular fields, but also were good business people in the sense that they created companies that lasted for generations. And really, as we talk about the three words we use to organize our work at the Chamber: recruit, retain, incubate. If we can retain more of those WPI grads and work with them and support them collectively as a community to start the new businesses, we've got that next generation.
Absolutely. And for me, that's part of what is my mission, that societal impact. I love the greater Worcester community and area. I want to be a business partner. I want to be connected with our businesses. And I see an opportunity to have this kind of reciprocal relationship. We're training the best and brightest minds to join your organizations, but your organizations, you're on the front line understanding what are the needs. And if we have that relationship, I feed those needs right back into our academic program, our research enterprise, so that we are solving those business needs together. So I want to be a partner with our greater community.
We're excited about that. And, and as our community has become more diverse, a place for people from across the globe come to on a regular basis, Worcester, Central Mass is a gateway city. It really, and the school district itself here in the city becoming a minority majority district, we want to make sure that our students and their families recognize these pathways and opportunities. And so your mission and goal is something that we're shoulder to shoulder with you, and look forward to partnering with you in the year ahead.
Likewise, I can't wait. And I hope that folks will see this segment and want to get in touch with me because I want to be in touch with you.
And if they want to do that, Dean, how can they do that?
Well, I am on, found through WPI, but the easiest way, I mean, you can send me an email at djackson2 at wpi.edu, but contact me.
Excellent. Well, welcome again, Dean, and we look forward to working with you. We want to thank you, our viewers, for being with us on this edition of Chamber Exchange and TV show, and thank our sponsor, Bank Hometown, for making the show happen.
Are you a Central Massachusetts business owner? Do you want a voice in public policy and economic development? Are you looking to increase your network or generate new business leads? A membership with the Worcester Regional Chamber of Commerce will provide you with a variety of tools and opportunities to help you stay connected with the diverse and growing business community of the region.
We just started right out of school, so we didn't know the team of professionals that we were going to need to start our company. So we were able to get put in touch with people who offered those services, and that helped us out a lot.
Joining the chamber can provide you access to great resources, connections that you wouldn't otherwise have.
Serving as New England's largest chamber of commerce, the chamber is a proud supporter and advocate of the local business community.
Advocacy is the biggest benefit that I see. The chamber is there to benefit business and frankly to benefit economic development for all of us, residents or business owners.
Join today to take advantage of the Chamber's wide range of resources and benefits.